Hey everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm here with my mom Leah, and we are going to be dyeing Easter eggs. We're going to be trying a whole bunch of viral Easter egg dyeing hacks. The first one we're going to try is silk dyeing. We're going to be using a bunch of old ties. I've seen this on YouTube and in blog posts and it looks super cool, so I'm really excited to try this. So first we're going to cut up the ties. You have to be 100% silk, and we cut them at the seams. And then you take out all the stuffing or whatever you call it in the middle. So now we're going to take our eggs, which have not been boiled. These are raw eggs, and we're going to wrap the fabric around them. So then we'll cut our fabric just to fit around the egg. We want the nice side of the fabric in. And then I have little mini hair ties to wrap around it at the top. Now we've got all of our eggs wrapped up in the silk like this, and now we will wrap them in little pieces of cotton. And then you just wrap it around the same way and secure it at the top. Here's the first one. It's got the silk wrap and then the cotton wrap. Now we've got all our little eggs ready to go. So we put them all in a pot and then cover them with water. 1/4 cup of vinegar. Now we're gonna boil these for 20 minutes and then take out the eggs. Once they're completely cool, then we remove the fabric.
Looks like the rubber band's all popped off.
Oh no.
This may be a failed experiment, we don't know.
So our silk dyed eggs have been sitting for a while. They're cooled off. So now let's see how these look.
Ooh,
Pretty.
not what I expected, but very pretty.
Ooh, that one's pretty. I wonder if they all
Very
came out the
smooth.
same because they were all in the
Yeah.
same water.
Probably. Yeah, they are all the same.
So not really what I expected, but they're pretty. I think if our rubber bands didn't fall apart, they would have
Yeah.
stuck more and maybe we would have gotten more fabric. But I also wonder if we should have just done one color in each pot or something. Like
Yeah.
each tie.
Yeah, maybe.
Next, we're going to try rice dyed eggs. We have white rice, some plastic cups, so we're gonna fill the cups about 1/3 of the way full with white rice. And now we need 2 colors of food dye.
How many drops?
It said like 10 to 15. And then kind of shake up the rice to mix it. So we're gonna mix our rice together. We're gonna stick an egg in there.
I think that we should have left the rice on the other side and mixed them with the egg. Cool, pretty. Messy.
Yeah.
Does seem like maybe it's too much rice.
Yeah, let's each do it. And add some more blue. Uh-oh. 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 It's broken. Pretty though.
We want to try some other colors?
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty.
I like these colors.
Definitely messier.
Yeah.
Not something you do with small children.
Yeah. Ooh, I like this one. Beautiful.
I'm gonna try to do a multicolor. It didn't come out quite like I expected, but it's kind of pretty.
Yeah.
Ooh, pretty.
Mostly green and orange. So the next one we're gonna do is tie-dye. So we're using paper towels. We're gonna wrap up the eggs in the paper towel the same way we did with the silk dyed ones. And then we drip our food dye all over it in like a tie-dye pattern. And then we'll let it dry and take it off. Our tie-dyed ones.
Ooh,
Oh, cool.
that's kind of the pattern of the paper towel.
It's cool, it's so textured. Whoa. Purples, oranges, blues.
Gosh, as much stuff as was on, a lot of it
I
is
know.
wasted on the paper towel.
That's really pretty though.
colors. Really pretty colors.
Ooh. That's fun. Blues, greens, and yellows. I like this one a lot.
Very
Look
pretty.
at those pinks and purples. Oh, I like those.
Lovely.
Fun. So our next experiment is whipped cream dyed eggs. So we're gonna use some Cool Whip. This one's fun because they all come out so different.
Yeah.
Depending on what color you get it in.
And then when we set them aside and wipe them off later.
Yeah. These, I hope they come out as pretty as they look right now. These are our whipped cream dyed eggs. They've been sitting for a while. You might need to like rinse these.
Yeah, they're a little sticky. Does the rinsing take the color off?
Well, a little bit. Pretty though. It's like a little pastel color.
Oh, it's really pretty.
Ooh, nice.
They're just a little sticky. It's got some pretty
Ooh.
color. That one's a beauty.
Ooh. All right, the next one we're gonna do is oil marbled. So this one's 2 steps. The first step, we have hot water, and then we do a little splash of vinegar in each. We'll have 2 different colors. What color should we do?
Red and blue.
Okay. I'm gonna dip a few eggs in each. Sits for 1 minute.
1 minute.
And now we have warm water,
How much oil?
just like a tablespoon, and then some more food coloring. Put the dyed egg in the oil and roll it and let it sit for a minute.
Ooh, that's the best one
Cool.
yet. Was that with adding the gel down?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the way to go.
That's cool. It's like hot pink.
Yeah.
Not quite what I was expecting, but they're kind of cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's got some really pretty
Mhm.
colors.
Oh yeah, I like that. Random spot of purple. This one's pretty. Lots of shades of pink.
Ooh, pretty.
Purple, blue, pink. Looks like my bedroom.
That's what I was just thinking, your childhood bedroom.
Yeah. So nice.
Very nice.
We have 4 smushed hard-boiled eggs that are already all cracked. So I'm gonna crack them up a little bit more, and I'm just gonna add water and food coloring, and I'll add a little vinegar, and then I'm gonna put the eggs in there. So these are my spider dyed eggs. Wow, this is bright. How cool the inside of the shell looks.
The egg is less cool.
And I definitely should have let it sit more. So that didn't really work. I think it needed to sit a lot longer. And the final experiment was dyeing in natural ingredients. So I have 6 different dyes. I made these last night, so they've been sitting for just about 24 hours actually. So the first one is turmeric. I boiled carrots and turmeric and vinegar and salt in some water. So it's supposed to come out like yellowy orange.
It is yellowy orange.
Yes, that's pretty actually. This is the second one.
It needs a little wipe down. It's a little thickly turmeric.
So these are the turmeric eggs. See, it came out nice yellow. Next up is spinach and parsley. So this one I used a whole bunch of fresh parsley and spinach, again with the vinegar and salt and water. Ooh, why is it foaming? Ew, I don't like that. It's still supposed to come green, and
It's not green and it's kind of slimy.
next up is purple cabbage. This one is supposed to come out blue. It was purple cabbage mixed with vinegar and salt and boiling water.
Oh, gorgeous color.
Oh my gosh, it's so bright.
What a great color.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Who's next?
Next, let's do blueberries. I had fresh blueberries mixed with vinegar and salt and water. Ooh, I like this one too.
Ooh, it's almost black.
Yeah, that's so much darker than I thought it would be. That's really cool. I can't believe blueberries did that much.
I know.
Now we've got paprika. This one should come out like orangish. So this one is just paprika with vinegar and salt and water. They're also like slimy.
Oh, it's an interesting color.
It is.
Not your typical Easter egg color.
Oh. And last of all is the beets. I peeled the beetroot and chopped it up into cubes and then put it in the pot with vinegar, salt, and water.
Whoa.
So bright. Much more red than I thought it would be.
So pretty. They're beautiful, Rach. Look at all these eggs.
I like them. We've got some rice dyed. These are our silk tie-dyed, our whipped cream, our marbled, our tie-dyed, more whipped cream. These are my failed spider eggs, and these are all the natural. So that's turmeric, the spinach, and parsley, the beets, the paprika, the purple cabbage, and the blueberries.
That was really fun.
That was fun. So it's the next day, so we wanted to show you how they dried. Our natural eggs dried a little bit different. We've got the beets back here, and they're a little bit less vibrant, but they're still really cool. See, they're all speckled, kind of. These are our paprika eggs. These are the purple cabbage. These pretty much dried the same as they were when they were wet. Same with the blueberry. They're just as dark, which really surprised me. Spinach ones, not so great. And the turmeric, actually, I like how those turned out. All the other ones look pretty much the same today, I think. Our spider eggs, actually, I didn't think they looked good. I think because the egg shell itself was so dark when we put it in that they didn't look that vibrant, but they're actually prettier than I thought they would be.
Beautiful eggs.
Yeah. So what was your favorite?
My favorite to do was the Cool Whip eggs. These was really fun to just roll them in the Cool Whip. But I think my favorite in terms of how they came out is the rice eggs. I think they're really pretty. But I liked them all, and it was fun to use multiple methods.
I think my favorite to do was the natural eggs, just because it took so long, and it's interesting to see what ingredients in the kitchen can actually dye an egg. But my favorite for how they came out is the tie-dyed. I really like the pattern that's on there from the paper towel. Really bright. This was fun.
It was really fun.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. Leave a comment down below of which of these methods you want to try. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button down below. Click the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it. Thanks so much to my mom for joining me for this experiment. I hope you all have an awesome week, and I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.